God, you guys come and sit down and shut the door. Do you know that they are saying that Bianca is closer to leaving Kanye than she has ever been? And guess what? It's something that's going on with the red carpet, but it's also something that's just been exposed about him on Twitter. You guys, we have everything up to the minute. Now, if you guys don't know already, there was something going on after we saw Bianca on the red carpet. And we're not talking about because Bianca was nudie pants. We're talking about the fact that Kanye went into this odd, weird defensive mode. He was trying to justify saying, my woman's the most Googled woman in the world. She was Googled even more than Beyonce. My wife, my friend, my lover, the woman's most perfect woman. And I was like, okay, y'all in love. I guess that's good. However, then things escalated. People were saying that Bianca was having second thoughts. Her dad was mad. Her mom was mad. She was having regret, like, man, should I have done this? Because it was a lot, okay? And as much as her sister is supporting her, come on now, you mean to say her dad's supporting that? But it doesn't matter, right? Because there's more to the story. So anyway, all that happened, and then things took a weird turn. Kanye started getting really defensive. My girl, what you talking about? Blah, 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 blah. How dare y'all? There were all these articles in Vogue saying, oh my God, she has autonomy. It's her body, her choice. Then Kanye said, of course that was her decision, but she can't do anything that I don't allow her to do. And I was like, you know what? That's the least problematic thing you've said in the last 24 hours of tweeting. But it got more weird. Just follow me down this rabbit hole. It got more weird. Then Kanye started getting oddly defensive. And when that didn't work, he switched on to being like free Diddy and saying he was going to give half the profits to his sons and all this weird stuff, which I think he was low-key sabotaging Diddy. I did a whole live about that. But here's the thing. Think about it. If there wasn't something amiss, if Bianca wasn't upset or shamed or having second regrets, why was he so defensive? Because let's think about it. Kanye had Bianca walking on the streets of Tokyo half near naked. They literally almost sanctioned her. They went to Rome. Rome literally said they were going to arrest her for indecent exposure. They literally made her put on clothes. It was respectable. This is a woman. You said nothing. This is a woman that had her face plastered on every single tabloid magazine all across the world with her head in between your legs, where people allege she was giving you sloppy toppy with her mom in disguise a few feet away in Italy. On every major paper, every major newspaper, you said nothing. So it's not you protecting her modesty. I think something deeper might be going on in the fact that Bianca was having serious second thoughts, serious buyer's remorse, serious whatever, to the point of Kanye first tried to distract her, then tried to cheer up. Oh my God, you're so famous, this and that. Then to change the news cycle from everybody calling her a ho, 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 all of a sudden you start doing this free Diddy stuff. Now, all things can be true at the same time. Bianca also showed up the next day wearing more clothes than we've ever seen her wear, okay? However, something even bigger was revealed. And they're saying this might be the real reason why Bianca is like, wait, what's going on? I know Amber Rose spoke about this, but I didn't know this was actually really it. So Kanye, because he wasn't getting his way, and even though no matter how much he acted up on TikTok, people were still talking about Bianca and still circulating in those nude pictures. Bianca's dad, I'm sure, was still really, really upset, right? And relatives and anybody else. It was just weird. We live in a world where people wear some sort of things to cover up their nether regions. It doesn't need to be full clothes, but there's always something in every little corner of the hemisphere. Okay, so then that's when Kanye was exposed for his DL activity. How did this happen? Well, Kanye was actually attacking people on Twitter. Here's how it started. I have the tweets, and we're going to read you through each one, and I promise you this is going to be the biggest shocker in the world. Ye said, yay, woohoo, my gay ninja voice. Got top trending in a couple under 2G2. Go Lakers. Not sure why I said that. Just sounded like some stupid ish to say because we tart. Anyway, Kanye ain't ish, right? Again, he was seemingly delighting in it, but that smile was about to be wiped off his face. So then Louis Pisano, okay, if you guys don't, I'm not going to go through his whole thing. If you guys, his bibliography, if you guys don't know who he is, he's super legit. He is deep in the Parisian fashion circles. And I mean the deep Parisian circles. If you think it's just fashion, yeah, it is, but fashion is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Paris is right there, ground zero. You have to remember that he is there in the middle of everything. So when he says stuff, baby, he is the insider's insider. Go follow him on Twitter. Go Google him yourself. But I'm telling you, he's super legit, okay? Listen, he said, Lewis responded to Kanye's rant, right? And he said, especially calling any black person that doesn't support Diddy a COO, you know the rest, right? Louis Pisano said, okay, maybe it's time for Kim to file for sole custody of those kids. So then Ye clapped back and said, you saying I should see my kids, and then he called them the F word. Do you even have kids? Are you even a real person? And again, Ye was on a Twitter rant. One of the reasons they say he is so upset right now is because Bianca is not feeling too good about her choices, and she's kind of having remorse at the fact that people are saying that she's controlled by Kanye. People are saying, now some people say she's not controlled, it's her choice, but we saw on the red carpet where she kind of froze up and was acting unsure, and Kanye was like, go on, make a scene, and encouraged her to go further. And then she kind of froze, right, when it went down, right? And then she dropped it. And then after that, she was even pulling down an invisible Jess. And I think psychologically, she felt too exposed. So anyway, he was on a rant. And oddly enough, he only was going after black creators. But you know what? That isn't important because this black creator put Kanye in his space. So anyway, let's get to the next tweet, okay? So then Lewis responded back, okay, fingers in the A-B. If you don't know the iconic Amber Rose body Kanye West, last time he tried to come for Amber Rose and say Wiz should thank him for his son with Amber Rose, because if he hadn't discovered Amber Rose, Wiz would have never had a baby with her. I know, it didn't make any sense. Amber didn't appreciate it, and she went in on Kanye West, okay? Again, he's called him a finger in the, basically saying you DL, right? Lewis wasn't done. He said, Kanye tweeting at me, are you real? Yes. He said, I'm a very real person who knows very real things about the very real after party you attended in Paris in October 2012 after we left Chez Regine's. And no, I'm not reading that in a Parisian accent, because as soon as Parisians can, please, you respect my American accent, I'll respect yours, but it's not over. Okay? He said, so then Diminish said, you are trying to have a black man's kids taken away from him because he tweeted an offensive joke. And Lewis, being funny, said, the faster the better, but it's not over. Okay, that was just ground one. And you know what? I'm sick of people saying you're trying to have a black man's kids taken care of. Like, stop it. Stop it. The fact that y'all still trying to act like Kanye been telling y'all he more powerful, nobody can cancel him. Stop it. Stop it. Anyway, let's keep going. Then, there's more, right? Attorney Ariane White said, I can't believe Wendy Williams is fighting a conservatorship and Kanye is out roaming in the street in the free world. Neither of them should be in a conservatorship, but I thought that was very funny. But let's get to the main event. Lewis said, like, that man is calling people gay and the F word, like he wasn't having people invite boys back to his apartment in the 6th Armonal South, I guess that's some neighborhood, after the Fashion Week parties. Sir. And you know, that's when I tapped in. I said, Lewis, please, go on. You have the floor. Shh, everybody. Lewis is talking. And I was sitting there watching that tweet thread like, Lewis, you got the floor. Tell us more. So somebody said, when was the exact moment LGBTQ went from it's wrong to put people out on blast to you owe it to us to tell us your sexuality and I will put it on you as a gotcha? Lewis said, It was when the pot decided to call the color black. Again, you calling somebody the F word, you saying this, you saying that, as a way to disrespect them, but maybe it's all self-hate. Let's keep going because here is the biggest gotcha moment. And Kanye has been silent, right? They said that he said Gosha Rubinski announces his departure from Yeezy amidst Ye's unhinged rap. Again, let's get into this. He said that first that Kanye was inviting boys back to his little place on the 6th, okay? Then he said, Gosha Rubinski announces his departure from Yeezy amidst Ye's unhinged rants. They said, our partnership with Yeezy has reached its conclusion. The December drop was the last for me. I'm deeply grateful to Ye and the entire Yeezy team for the memorable experience, one that will always stay with me. As I mentioned before, okay, who cares? We're going to move past this, Gosha, because let me get to this right thing. Again, that man is calling people gay and the F word. Okay. And he's doing this. He also pointed out that Gosha is leaving. So then somebody actually said, and this is what I thought was really interesting. They said, Ye is the only reason Gosha is popular or regained their name back. This is not a smart move. Basically saying Ye's power was so big. This isn't a gotcha moment that you think it is. Oh, but Lewis has something for him. Lewis literally said, Gosha is not popular again, and he has not regained his name. People literally boo him out of rooms. He hides backstage at fashion shows. That's how much everybody hates his ass. Basically saying that Ye don't even have the pull that he thinks he does in the Paris rule. But here's the thing. Why do people not like Gosha? Why are people booing Gosha? Oh, it's quite simple. It is quite simple. It did. Lefty reminded us, LMO, even the PDF file was weirded out by you. And if you don't know who Gosha is, this is one of Kanye's lead people. Remember I said that every time there is a grapist or a PDF file, even if Kanye doesn't know them, it is a back signal, and he is drawn to them, and he does everything he can to actually be their friend, defend them, hire them, do whatever else. Well, consider this. The controversy surrounding Gosha, this is directly from his wiki. In December 2018, it was alleged by a 16-year-old boy that Gosha pressured him into sending explicit photographs of himself. The boy included screenshots as evidence shortly thereafter. Another man claimed that Gosha also requested explicit photographs. He has denied the accusations. You guys, Ye seems to be in a crisis, and because of his need to always bully and harass people, usually creators, he has been put on blast for, one, Bianca's the closest she's ever been to leaving. Two, one of the reasons Ye can't stand the F word is because according to Lewis, I don't know, birds of a feather might flock together, pot calling kettle black. And one of the reasons he can easily say free Diddy, he wants to get him out, is because he may be having a few Diddy on his staff, or word on the street is he might even be involved in Diddy-like behavior too. Y'all, it's sad. You see the fall, the rise, the fall, the rise, the fall, the rise, and a plummet of an icon. Kanye West has once again disappointed everybody except himself. But as long as he can sleep at night and have dreams about what happened in Paris, then I guess we all can. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.